Today, what we need to discuss? In discuss it, right? Big integer. Let's discuss those data types. What is the range for big integer? The big integer is also completed, right? Example we didn't discuss it, right? Range is and the storage is 8 bytes. Okay. That means when you are taking the big integer data type means always it will take how much? Each digit will occupies 8 bytes of memory. Okay. Okay. So see here, let's give some examples. Okay. Table. Any name you can give within the square brackets. Okay. Okay. So what are the column names here? Anything like product ID. What is the data type? Big int. Wait. Okay. So in big integer, can we insert a decimal values? Yes, right? See here, same behavior for int, how it will be there? Same like that. That means 7.456. What value is inserted? Only 7. It is a numeric. Integer and big integer both are numeric data type. That means what behavior for integer? Same same option is applicable for big integer also. That means in See, we will see different cases in integer, right? The same things here also we can apply it. So when you try to execute the decimal, only it will, before decimal values only it will consider it is inserted into that particular column. See here. Okay. Understand clearly or not? What are all the examples we discussed for integer? The same examples we can apply it for big integer. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Try with the different examples here and see. What is the next data type? Okay. Next one is decimal data types. Okay. What is decimal data types? Decimal data types. Decimal data types are decimal P comma S. Okay. Next one is numeric. For numeric, P comma S. Okay. Understand? Here in decimal or numeric, both are same itself. Okay. In decimal or numeric, both are same itself. Okay. So most of the times we can apply this decimal only. Okay. So here in decimal data type or numeric data type, what is P? P means precision. What is that? What is precision? I will tell you. Okay. S means scale. Okay. What is precision? Suppose, for example, see here, I'm giving example for this one. Create table name. What is the table name here? Okay. And here, what is the data type for that particular one? See here, suppose for example, anything. Okay, sales I'm giving like this. What is the decimal? Decimal or numeric? Both are same itself. Okay. See here, decimal of what is that? P comma S means precision comma scale. That means in place of P, you have to give the number. In place of scale, you have to give the number. Okay. That means suppose you are giving 5 comma 2 or 7 comma 2 like this. I mentioned. Okay. You have to give the numeric values only. Understand? Then what is the number like 7 comma 2? Okay. If suppose if we are giving 7 comma 2, what will happen? Okay. 7 comma 2 is nothing but while you are inserting any whatever records you are inserting into that particular column, each and every time, okay, the total number of digits is 7. Okay. And in the total number of 7 digits, okay, you will have 2 digits for decimals. Understand clearly or not? Okay. While you are inserting that one, less than or equal to 7 records you need to take. In that must and should, it will allocate for 2 digits for decimals. Understand clearly? That is the meaning. Suppose that means it's compulsory to give 7 digits every time. No, less than or equal to 7 digits you have to give. Okay. So in that 7 digits, okay, or less than or equal to 7 digit, must and should 2 digits are allocated for decimals. Understand clearly or not? That is the meaning of precision. Precision means total number of digits you are entering into that particular column. Okay. In that, how many values for decimals? 2 digits. Understand clearly or not? Execute. Insert into. What is that? Table name. Suppose, see here, I'm giving like 5, 6, 7, like 2, 3, 4. Okay. First of all, with the positive. Can we give like this or not? How many digits, total digits are? How many digits here, total digits? 5. Out of 5, how many are decimal values? 2. Compulsory. That means these 2 digits are must and should. Okay. Decimal values are fixed. Okay. If you are giving at the time of creation 2, means 2 decimals are allocated for each and every time. Understand clearly or not? See, execute this one. Can we insert only numeric values? You understand my question or not? Insert into. I'm giving like this. Can we insert like this? Yes, we can insert it. Okay. Then how the values are inserted into that particular one? Into particular column. If I'm giving and inserting means one row is affected. Okay. If you are taking for decimal values or numeric data type, the records are inserted into that particular column. Understand clearly or not? See here. Suppose. What is inserted? Okay. If you are trying to insert numeric values, okay, then along that means whatever numeric part is that numeric part, along with that, how many decimals are allocated for that particular value? 2. You are giving 2, right? For those 2, it will give us a 0 as the decimals. Understand clearly. You are giving 4, 5, 6, but along with that, while at the time of inserting, okay, in that particular column, what is the data type you are taking? Decimal. Okay. If you are taking a decimal data type means what is the scale? What is the scale it is? That scale also added to that particular numeric value. Okay. How many this scale it is? Like 2. That means that's the reason 0.00. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear? Suppose, for example, Can I insert this one? Hmm? Can I insert this one or not? No. It will throw an error. Why it is? Can anyone tell me why it is? Okay. Total how many digits? 7. Okay. In decimal, you are giving in that particular column, total digits is precision. What number you are given? 7. Okay. Okay. 7. 7 total is 7 digits. Okay. In that, how many are decimals? 2. That means what is that? 2 is decimals, and that means 2 is decimals is allocated, means how many are required? 5. That means before decimals 5 digits are required, and after decimals means 2 digits, right? So that means if I am inserting this one, what will happen? So actually how many digits are here? 6. And along with the 6, 2 decimals are added, right? Okay, 0, 0. That means total how many? 8. Is that particular value is in our range? No, that's the reason it is throwing error. You understand what I'm saying here? See, while you are inserting a numeric, suppose in the decimal data type, if you try to insert a numeric values, so you have to be very, very careful, like how many total digits, what is the precision value and what is the scale value also, you have to check it. Okay. Precision means total number of digits, including decimals. Understand? See, suppose you are giving 7 means what? 7 digits means in that 7 digits, including decimals also. Okay. That means without decimals, you need to take only 5. Okay. And decimals, it is included 2 digits. It is fixed one. That's the reason. That means how many? Total is 7 digits. Including decimals, 7 digits. You have to count like that. Okay. So here I'm giving 6 digits only. Okay. But along with this, when you are trying to insert it, along with the 6 digits, 2 digits for decimals also. If 2 digits are added, means how many total digits? 8 digits it will have. Is that in our range it is? No, it is exceeds the range. That's the reason it will throw an error. Suppose, for example, see, can we insert it or not? Understand what I'm saying? Can we insert it or not? Because how many digits here? 5. Okay. 5 and decimals are added. How many decimals? 2 decimals. Okay. Means how much it is? 7. That means your value is in your range only. That's the reason it is inserted. Check it once how it will be there. Understand? See here 73647.00. If you want, instead of 00, if you want to give the decimal values, means you can give. But suppose if you are giving inserting only numerics, either positive or negative. Okay. If you are giving like that, along with the numeric values, decimals are also added. Those decimals, how many are there? in all, those many number of zeros are added there. Understand? If suppose 3 means 3 zeros are added. 2 means 2 zeros, like that. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear? Huh? Uh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, for decimals, how many digits, maximum number of digits, how many digits we can mention it? See here. So we have like a, see, total precision, how many? 38. This scale, how many? 18. Okay. Scale is 18. Okay. Remember this point. Total, how many? Total, it is 38. Precision is 38. Okay. Here, when you are increasing your precision, suppose if it is 1 to 9. Okay. That means your precision you are giving less than or equal to 9. Then the storage for each digit it is taking as 5 bytes. If the precision you are giving like 10 to 19, okay, then this is the storage. If it is like more than this one, see here, 20 to 28 precision, it is each digit is 13 bytes of memory it is occupying. If it is this range, if this is the range, each digit is occupied 17 bytes of memory. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear? Okay. Is that clear or not? So what is the maximum precision we need to give it here? The maximum precision is scale is 18. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So always we can give like less than 10 only. In real time also less than or equal to 10 only we are using. Understand clearly or not? Same for numeric also. As it is, both are same itself. Okay. Next one is, what is the next data type? Character. What is that? Character data type. Character data types are character data types are varchar and varchar. Okay. So these are the data types for character. What is character data types means? Varchar and what these data types will allow? It will allows only alphabets. Okay. What is that? Alphabets. Can't we allows, that means varchar cannot allows like numeric values, decimal values, and date values. You understand my question or not? Does the character varchar will allows like character data types will allows other data, other values are also. You understand my question or not? Does the character will allows numeric, sorry, alphabets. Okay. Okay. Alphabets are allowed, but along with the alphabets, it will allows the numeric, it will allows the decimals, it will allows the date values also. Anything is allowed, but you have to mention inside the single quotes. Understand? Character will allows any type of values, but all you have to mention inside the single quotes. Remember, I will show you. Okay. 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 And uh, the maximum size. Maximum size is, see, because in varchar and nvarchar, we need to give the size. Must and should, we need to give the size. Okay. So how much? So based on the size only, the that means those many number of characters only, it will allows each and every time. Okay. I will show you one example. See here. See, I will show you an example for this one. Create table. What is the table name here? See here. So varchar of size you have to give it here, must and should. Understand? But either for varchar or unvarchar, must and should you after giving a data type inside the open bracket and close bracket again must and should what you need to give size. Very very important point. For varchar and unvarchar, must and should you need to give the size. Okay. So how much size you are given here? Suppose I'm giving 5. Each and every time 5 characters only it will allow us to insert it. Understand clearly or not? Suppose I'm giving 5 here. Then what will happen? The 5 characters only each and every time. Suppose I'm inserting a records into that particular. First it will check whether 5 characters are less than or equal to 5 characters. Okay. That means whatever characters you are entering, that characters must and should less than or equal to 5 characters. That is the meaning of this one. Okay. Okay. It is created. Now what will happen? I want to insert the records into that particular one. Okay. See here. Suppose, for example, I'm giving like this. Inside the single, I told you, right? Always character, if it is character data type, must and should, you have to give the values inside the single quotes. Inside the single quotes, anything you can give. It's not only alphabets. You can give the numeric, you can give the decimal, you can give the date values. Anything is accepted. But you have to mention inside the single quotes only. Okay. Suppose, for example, I'm giving like this. Is it inserted? See here. Is it inserted? Understand or not? See, 1, 2, 3 is also inserted. But inside the single quotes only. Okay. Suppose, for example, like this I'm given. Okay. Is it inserted? Huh? Yes. Anything is accepted inside the single quote. See here. Understand clearly or not? Is it inserted like this? Hmm? Is it inserted? Why? Because it exceeds the range. Okay. So see here, it will throw us an error. Understand or not? Okay. One important point in char, varchar and varchar. Okay. Similar type of varchar and varchar also same like that. Okay. One important point for varchar and varchar is if you are not giving a size, suppose create table name, column name, and you are giving the data type is varchar. That's it. You are not giving the size. Suppose if you are not giving the size for varchar and varchar, it will take only one character. Okay. Suppose if you are not mentioning a size, then so it is executed. Then how many characters each and every time it will allows? One character. Remember this point. This is a note point. Note it down. Why no one is not opening any book? Hmm? Understand? Is this clear or not? I will show you one example. Okay. Understand? Varchar will support English language and Varchar will support any type of language. That is the difference between Varchar and Varchar. Okay. So see here, suppose create table. I'm not giving any size. Just I mention Varchar. That's it. Now see how many characters are allowed. Within the single quotes. Don't forget it. If the data type is varchar and nvarchar, must and should, you have to give the values inside the single quotes only. Okay. Understand or not? If you are giving more than one character inside the single quotes, it will throws an error or not? Is that clear? Okay. Let's see. What is the next data type? Unicode character strings. It will support any type of language. It will support any type of language. See, same behavior except these. And one more important point is nvarchar will occupy 2 bytes of memory. For each character, how many bytes? 2 bytes. For varchar, how many bytes it is? 1 byte. Understand? Same. Same. All these things allowed. Okay. For nvarchar also. If you are not giving size, what it will, how many characters it will allows? One character. Understand? Try to insert the values. See, understand clearly or not? For this, it is throwing error message. See, understand clearly or not? For nvar if you are not giving size, how many characters it will allows? One character only, right? Understand clearly or not? Okay. Is that clear? This is about character data type. Anyone having any doubts online team? Online team. Yeah, tell me, Pawan. Pawan, you're raising hand, right? Pawan, are you there? Your voice is wrong. Yeah, tell me, Pawan. Pawan, tell me. Yeah, tell me. Serious. Siraj. Tell me, Siraj, why you are raising your hand, Siraj?
Sorry, I was talking on mute. Sorry.
Yeah.
So my question is related to this database in SQL, sir. So in Power BI, so we have to first create the SQL queries and then stored it in the table, and then we have to go back in the Power BI and we have to execute this. Is
Yes,
my understanding
that
correct?
means we just need to pull the data from SQL Server to Power.
Okay,
Understand, right?
okay, got it, sir.
Yeah. Just to see, SQL Server is the one of the data source. Okay. Okay. So most of the time in the organization level for Power BI, they are using a data source called SQL Server. That's the reason those topics also we are covered in this course itself. Here, what we need to do, we are storing in SQL Server how we need to create the columns, tables, and everything. How we can store in the tables and everything. And after storing that particular table data, how we can put it into Power BI. This is the concept. Okay. So that's the reason we are writing this thing. There are different scenarios of it. So just not simply creating a table, right? In tables, what type of columns, what type of data type, all the things now. Okay? That's the reason I'm explaining this. Understand? Any doubts? Anyone having any doubts? Online team, anyone having any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can raise your hands. Okay. Yeah, tell me.
Hello, sir. My name is Pawan. Sir, I have some doubts, sir. Actually, when I'm installing this software, sir, SQL Server software, sir, in that time occurring some errors, sir, and already I shared in chat, sir, that screenshot, sir. So could you please check once again?
No. Did you receive my document or not? First of all, tell me this point.
Sorry, sir.
Did you receive my SQL Server installation document?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As per your document, I have as per your document, I was followed, sir, that one. But
Then still why? That's what my question. See, if you go through the document, based on the document, if you complete the installation, each and everything is completed.
no, sir. That's what I'm telling you, sir. I have shared a screenshot on chat, sir. Could you please check once again?
I didn't get any screenshot. Check it once. In select your how can Parameshwar, did I complete the extension? No, right? Select query is very far. Okay. Up to that, you have to wait. Pawan, where is the screenshot, man? Pawan, I didn't get any screenshot from you. Okay. Or else, see, maybe those screenshots are not getting here. Okay, in the chart itself. So this is my Skype ID. Ping it in the Skype ID, Pawan. Okay. Note it down this Skype ID. Okay. So this is my Skype ID. If you have any issue, you can raise those things in that particular Skype. Okay. So I will respond it and we will connect with each other. And you can share your screen also in that Skype itself. Okay. So better to ping in the Skype. This is my Skype ID. Please note it down and you can ping whatever issues you have it. Okay. Next one. What is the next data type? What is the next data type? Hmm? Yeah. Data types are date, time, and date time. Understand? If you want to give any type of data, okay, if you want to insert the date values in any particular column, means you have to take what data type it is? Date. If you want to insert both date and time values in any of the column, then what data type you need to take? date time. Okay. Let's see with examples. పవన్ కొంచెం వాటర్ తీసుకున్నావా? హలో, కొంచెం వాటర్ తీసుకున్నా. Okay, so let's see with example. Date. Okay. First column name. Thank you. Suppose if I'm executing this one, okay. Now try to insert the values. Insert into. Okay. So remember this point. Date always you have to give, must and should you have to give inside the single quotes. Remember, date and character values always you have to give inside the single quotes. Remember this point. Okay. Numeric or decimal value directly you can insert it. Understand? But date and character must and should you have to mention inside the single quotes. That means, see here. Inside the single. In which format date we need to give? Okay. So that format you have to mention. Okay. What is the format means? First, what is the format of the date means? First, year. What is that? Year. After that, month. Okay. So this is the one. Like, see. Dash, year, dash, month, dash, day. Okay. In this format only, every time if you want to insert any date, okay, static dates, if you want to insert it means you have to mention in this format only. See here, like this. Understand clearly or not? Must and should, if you either not only in SQL Server, in Power BI also, if you want to give any static dates, then must and should in this format only you have to give. Okay. First year dash month dash day. Okay. Because SQL Server or Power BI will understand this format only. Understand? Is that clear or not? Okay. Suppose, for example, Suppose. Can we give like this for date related data type? You understand my question or not? Can we give like this? Yes, we can insert it. Okay. Then what value is inserted? Only date. Understand? See here. See here. When you are trying to insert both in date and time in date data type of a column. Okay. If you try to insert both date and time, it will allows only, it is executed. It will allows only date. Understand or not? It will allows only the date. In that, what date it is there, that part only it will take it. Whatever the time you are inserting, that time will be removed, because in the date data type, it will allows only the dates. Okay. Suppose, Vijay, I have a doubt here. Insert into value. Can I give like this? What is that? Can I give like this? Yes, it is possible. See, you know how to insert these cases. Main important points is these, you have to know it like this. Okay. So, see here, if I try to execute this one, is it throws an error or it is executed? Executed. See here. What will happen? When you are executing this one, what will happen? In the date data type, there is a default date is there. Okay. That default date SQL server is inserted. Understand or not? Suppose if you are giving in the date data type column, if you try to insert only time, okay, then what will happen? The default date, what data type, what is the default date for the date data type? That automatically SQL server is inserted. Understand clearly or not? See here, execute and see this one. What is that? What is the default date? What is the default date there? What is the default date? 1900 is the default date for the date that it is inserted. Understand? When you are inserting, like, see, you know, if you are inserting date, date is inserted. But sometimes if you are by mistake, the users are given date and time for the date column, then what is inserted, you have to know, right? That's the reason I'm giving the different examples. Okay. If you are giving for date related columns, if you are giving date and time, then what value is inserted? Only date is inserted, not the time. Time is removed. Okay. Suppose, for example, in date data type, if I try to insert only time, then what will happen? What is the default date for that particular date data type? That default dates SQL server will insert into that particular one. Okay. Actually, in date data type, only date will allow. But if you are trying to insert a time into that one, okay, only time, it is not allowed. Okay. At that point of time, what is the default date for that particular date data type? That is inserted. Understand clearly? This is an example. Okay. Understand clearly or not? Any doubts in this one? Is that clear or not? Okay. Next one is time. Understand? Only time also you have to give inside the single quotes. Okay. See here. Suppose, for example, I'm giving like this. Can we give like this or not? Understand or not? If time is inserted, okay. Suppose, for example, can I give like this or not? Tell me. Can I insert like this or not? What it is inserted? Very good. Only time is inserted. Can I insert like this? Can I insert like this? Yes, it is executed. What is the default time? That it is inserted. What is the default time? You don't know what is the default time for the name? What is the default time? That is the default time. 12 a.m. is the default time. From where it is started? Morning 8 o'clock. No, right? At that point of time, you are wake up. That is not the one. 12 a.m. is starting time. Okay. See here. So what is the default time? That default time is inserted. See here. Understand or not? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So when you are trying to in the time data type, you can give the date values also. You can give the date time also. Okay. Only it will consider only the time into that one that value is inserted. If you are trying to insert date values in the time data type, then what is the default time? That only it will be inserted. Okay, don't think like it will throw an error or like that. Understand? Understand clearly or not? Okay. So next one is, what is the next data type? Date, time. That we need to discuss tomorrow's class. Okay. In tomorrow's class, we need to discuss about remaining data types. And after that, we need to create a proper table. That means with the combination of all the data types. Okay. One proper table we need to create it. How we can rename the column, how we can delete that particular column, how we can add the column. So in tomorrow's class, we need to discuss all these things. Tomorrow we have a class. Okay. Same timings. There is no change. Okay. So online team, anyone having any doubts? So we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Bye guys.